Welcome back, Bubbie Bashers. We're here with the next BBBA to go over Bubbie Bashers number 23 through 24. I'm joined by Plum once again. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm always excited to look at these brackets because we get to see some stories. And I'm a
Yeah,
fan of theater. And the
I,
Bubbie
I'm
Bashers
not,
were,
but I like movies.
I was going to explain before you
Oh,
interrupted um,
sorry.
that, no, it's okay. I don't need to. It's okay. Okay. So,
Yeah, fuck you. You're
some,
right.
something interesting of note about Bubbie Bash number 23, we have a new player, M. Dravel. Now,
Mm,
I was very excited to have a new player, and I was very
yeah,
excited once I saw him play because his tech skill is impeccable.
yeah.
He got,
We need hot spacey player for sure.
I'm very excited that
Um,
we're getting that.
yeah, because
So
I don't know anyone's plans for the future in Melee. If anyone has any desire to tournament outside the Bubby Bash, if they do, they're gonna encounter a lot of spaceys. So
absolutely,
Emdravel showing up,
you know,
great practice.
and the lack of Pulsecraft 3388 or Guksusu as he prefers to be called in the Bubbie Bash,
Yeah,
has really been leaving a spacey hole in this
yeah,
old
for
fool's
sure.
heart. So
Mm,
I'm very excited to have, and he got very far. He's a very good player, and he got very far.
yeah, yeah.
You know,
He did really well.
this set against Aaron, really was gave him a run for his money. It was a 3-1, but it was really close.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
And
Um,
WUPSUP, he was looking pretty good this tournament, winning against Ben, Emdravel, and almost taking over Aaron. I'm pretty sure that was a reverse 3-0 in Aaron's
yeah, wow, he
part.
had a great run. I didn't
Yeah,
even notice that. Good job, Adam.
yeah, Adam did well, and then I think he kind of fell apart in this game.
Yeah, we analyzed that set, um, and he was just it was purely him panicking. Like
Hmm.
I think if it was earlier in the tournament or something,
Yeah, I mean he did
like
win.
winners bracket, like he won. Yeah, I think he would have been composed. Um, he just should have been composed. There's a lot of stupid things he did that I was like, why did you do that? And he's like, I don't usually do that, and I know
Yeah,
he doesn't usually do that because I play him. So just a lot of weird stuff going on there. But he hopefully will get those nerves calm
yeah,
next
hopefully.
set and win.
So this was a smaller tournament, like smaller than usual. Nothing
Hmm.
wrong with that. We get nothing wrong with six players is still a good amount, but
Yeah.
it really doesn't leave a lot of room for anything crazy to happen. Besides
Hmm.
Emdravel's really good performance, so there's not much to talk about
Yeah.
for this tournament. Good stuff to Aaron for winning again. I mean,
Yeah.
oh, and something of note also, there's no Danny G.
Yeah. Lack of Danny G. I was about to say
Lack of Danny G is very scary.
that changes. Danny G heavily changes what the bracket looks like.
Yeah,
Being still our number one player since the last ranking. Could change in the new ranking, but we'll see if Danny G makes a comeback. It's
we'll
still a
have to
race
see.
right now. It's still a race. Um, but yeah, Emdravel's great performance, lack of Danny G. Adam with a good performance. Just a solid tournament. I know Canada, he played last night. I think he's hoping to play some more. So we'll hopefully see a better performance from him.
Yeah, hopefully.
Because he was playing well against Ben, I hear last night,
Hmm.
which is just friendlies, but like he's obviously trying new stuff, trying to get better. So
Ben is a good player. He did kind of fall apart in this tournament, only getting a win over a DQ'd Ice Colo.
yeah, yeah, that was unfortunate for him. I really think he has to warm up,
Yeah,
um, which like is not something anyone should be ashamed of. Uh, like sometimes you just have to warm up. Some players have to warm up more than others,
hmm
So
Uh,
maybe consider that, Ben.
who would you nominate for your player of the week this week, Plum?
Uh, Player of the week. I so hmm, I mean I feel like it's got to be M. Dravel, right?
I was thinking that, but
Um,
he is a newcomer. We don't know if this is an outlier or his usual
that is,
performance.
I think of that week. He's the player of the week. Definitely not most improved because we don't know,
Yeah,
like you said. Say most improved might be Adam. Adam, very solid performance.
looking clean, looking clean.
Yeah. Um, so yeah, probably most improved Adam. Player of the week, M. Dravel. Also, sort of Aaron. Aaron winning again.
Aaron always be
Very well
winning.
done. Yeah, Aaron's out here winning.
Aaron's
And
hard work is paying off.
it's up to people to stop him, you know. But he practices a lot. He asks for help, more than anyone else. So
That's the key. That's the key.
yeah.
All right, and speaking of the key, the key to victory is here in the bracket.
For sure.
So we also have a newcomer that we have already played before, but he's never been in a Bubbie Bash. Wumpin 100. Wumpin 100.
William
Will.
Penn 100.
And I believe he plays Fox. And
yes,
so we're getting another Fox player. Very exciting. We've had a severe lack of spacies.
This and now they're showing up.
This bracket is looking interesting.
For sure.
Some players could drop out. Some players could still join. Still a few days out from the tournament. But looking at this bracket right now, you know, I kind of see. I'm very interested in this match right here.
Yeah, that'll be a crazy match.
Yeah.
We got so Emdervel versus Beniced. Ben can get his revenge.
He needs some Falcon from
Fox last
practice.
Tournament. Yeah, so he can get his revenge. But yeah, we have 2 Foxes in this bracket and a Falco. That's already 3 Spacies. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Adam and Danny got to be a banger set. They usually are. It sucks that it's this early. Again, we don't have that many people, so
yeah, it's hard to make it.
Otherwise, because we organize it kind of like least hype to most hype, because that's more enjoyable for viewers, and it usually makes more sense seating wise, because that's just how it goes. Like players who don't really have a beef or rivalry fight, because everyone's pretty equal in skill level, so that doesn't really matter as much. But yeah, that's going to be a sick match. Aaron advancing by himself in round 2.
He's earned it.
He deserves it, yeah. So he's going to chill there until the bracket changes up or doesn't. And then Will versus Garnouche. Could be a close match, yeah. Could not. Never seen them play, so that'll be interesting for sure.
So Ben is the player that we're kind of up in the air about if he's going to come or not.
Yeah.
I really hope he does, because this match, either way, if Danny or Adam wins, Adam winning would be crazy because he's never beaten Danny G in tournament. But if Adam wins, then we get Adam versus one of these guys, or any outcome is going to be exciting.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm hoping to see Danny versus Emdervel because we haven't seen that. And
yeah.
I think that'll be a crazy set.
Might see Canada hasn't entered yet.
Canada has not entered.
He might enter. Weston might enter. So there's a few players that can still shake this up. But
so this may not be the final bracket.
Yeah.
Anything else to say, Plum?
No, just good luck to everyone competing, and play your best. No pressure. Just have fun, and hit your punishes for you.
Absolutely. And I will see you there, viewer and Plum.
I will see you there as well, viewer and Dino Sour /Squash 1917.
And hopefully we'll see WUPSUP in a few seconds.
Yeah.
We got an interview here with WUPSUP.
What's up?
One of our most improved choice from the last week's Bubbie Bash. I'm very excited for this interview because it's been long in the making, and we really want to see Adam do well in this next tournament. What do you think, Plum?
Yeah, Adam did considerably well in the last tournament. He just fell apart in losers there, but sets you played in winners, we're great. Like, you brought Aaron to game 5. Unfortunately, you lost. It was close.
You got kind of scary.
You beat Emdervel, the first set you played in winners, which is really good because he ended up getting second. So he's obviously a very good player. How do you feel your performance will be in Bubbie Bash 24?
I'm feeling pretty good. I haven't gotten to play too many Aaron games lately. I think the final game against Aaron, I kind of started getting scared. I started going back to old stuff. I was kind of just dash attacking him everywhere, and he started grabbing me for that. And also, you kind of give him some insider information, which made which made it a little harder. But I watched some replays and stuff, and you gave me some Maga sesh on Emdervel, so I'm feeling pretty confident both of them. I've been running a decent amount of scrims against Danny G, and I no offense, Danji, I do win more often than not in the best of fives with bands.
Oh, wow.
So
Oh shit.
so I mean I went on Danny Land too, so he's kind of got no stages on me. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm feeling pretty good about this one. But then again, I always say that for every.
That's the
one.
confidence we like to hear.
I go ahead. You go.
That's the confidence we like to hear. Confidence is key into the Bubbie Bash because you can't be scared. If you're scared, you're gonna play bad. And speaking of being scared, who would you say you're most worried about out of everyone?
Yeah.
I'd say Okay, this is a weird take, but I'd almost say Ben, which is like a hot take. Not that like Ben's tech is insane or anything, but the way Ben plays is like very weird for me to play against. I don't know,
Okay.
like Aaron and Annie, I kind of know what they're going to do every time.
Mm-hmm.
I know what works against them. Ben, it's like it's very hard to fish for stuff sometimes. He has really good movement, and sometimes he'll just get a bunch of stomps on you and then knees you off. So yeah, Ben's a little scary. I gotta admit, I think Ben is the person I'm most scared to play against.
Interesting. That's not what I expected to hear.
Yeah.
What would you expect?
I was thinking M. Dravel would be your most scared.
Initially I was thinking about saying that, but I did some mag of Jack. I kind of realized I did a bunch of like super dumb shit. It wasn't even like my tech skill was worse or anything. I think I just played really bad and started just kind of panicking a lot. And I had a lot more openings than I actually thought I did in the moment. So I don't know. I'm not too worried for him. I probably should play against some more foxes, but I think I'll be all right.
Yeah. I
think I'll be all right against Ben too. But Ben out of everyone is who I'm most scared for.
That's very interesting. It was very interesting. What do you look for when you fight an opponent in terms of like just things? Like do you watch what they're doing out of shield? Like what's your favorite thing to punish essentially that you usually catch people?
I like to sometimes I'll try just moving back and forth and try to like bait out a move. I like to see what situation will make them throw out a move, and then try to put them in a situation, and then go for the sheet classic grab chain, chase them around, and then follow up. So yeah, I think I try to watch more than anything, not what combos they do, but more kind of what I can do to get a combo on them.
Right.
So, if that makes sense.
Like. Yeah, keep going.
Oh, I was just gonna say like for instance, Danny. One thing he does a lot is I can bait him to throw out a dash attack, and right after that, that's always like a really good opportunity. And I can get him in that situation a lot where if I space just far enough, he'll go for the dash attack, and then I just grab him, and then that's a 40%. And Aaron, if I bait him enough, he'll throw out an F smash sooner or later, and when or some type of aerial, and when he lands after that, then I get my grab chain or something like that. So it's just looking for like what's the easiest move to punish them off of, and try taking advantage.
I've got to potentially. You don't have to answer this question if you want to. It might be a little offensive. But
okay.
You have this confidence. You have this good game plan that you've been telling us about. Where's the W? What's holding you back?
That's a very good question. I think the one thing is my mentality in games has gotten better. I've worked on that. Like before in a tournament, if I'd be down to stock, I'd be like, okay, I gotta throw away this game now. It's kind of over, and then I'd throw away the game subconsciously. I think that was holding me back a lot. Like even if I was overall winning, the second someone else would get ahead, I'd kind of like start playing really shitty. Also, I think in tournaments, when I lose a match against someone like pretty good, like one of the higher up people, even if it's like a match I could have won, I'm kind of like, okay. And then I don't try as hard. Like last tournament, after I lost to Aaron, even though it was like pretty close, and I wasn't like salty about it. After that, I was kind of like, I was really preparing for that match, and kind of like broke my mentality a little bit that I lost that match. So when I was going against M. Dravel, one, I didn't really know how to play against Fox. I kept on jumping there, but also two, I feel like I wasn't playing as hot since I was like, I lost Aaron. That's why I was really preparing for it. So I think losing matches is one thing that holds me back a lot. Even if they're matches I could win, once I lose a match, it kind of like sets the tone for the rest of the tournament. So I think I just kind of need to not let that get to me, or just not lose any matches at all. That can that could work too.
Definitely important to prep yourself, not just for like let's say Danny's counterpicking FD, right? And you really want to win that. It's important to prep yourself not only for the win, but for the loss, and then for the next game.
Right, I absolutely agree.
Because if you give it your all on the FD game and you just really only put your energy into that, then the next game you're gonna get trashed probably because you just gave it all. So you have to give it all, not just on that, but for the future. Like you have to hard prep yourself, and it's kind of a strange, difficult thing to do. If it's like really close, especially like if you barely lose last hit on FD, it gets you.
No, I think I've gotten better at that. I think also like best of fives with Danny and stuff a lot. Like I prep myself for each stage. Like even FD, I'm like, okay, if I lose on FD, it's whatever. But I give my all. And more often than not, I win on FD, and against Aaron more often than not, I think I generally win more on Yoshi's Story, which is like I feel like in general, a kind of more Marth favored map. But yeah, I think that's a thing I kind of do. Sometimes I put all my energy into like that one stage I know they'll always go for, and then if I lose that, I kind of fall apart a bit. But I've been trying to work on that. Yeah, you brought up a good point.
Oh, I think that's all for today, right, Plum?
All right.
Yeah, I think that is it.
All right, great interview. Thank you, WUPSUP. If you guys want to see more WUPSUP, go check out the Bubbie Bash fan page. And we'll see you next week for the next Bubbie Bash before and after.